people talk a lot about agents, but I think agents is like, it's a terrible name. It's like the Silicon Valley concept that doesn't really mean much. And the concept that we always had in mind was the idea of a virtual employee, that it's someone that is like on Slack, it's an entity, it has an email address, you can join meetings, you can email it, you can do work with it. And that's what we're trying to do. And OpenClaw was the closest thing to that back in probably February. And then I went to my security team at Brex, which is amazing. And I said, hey, we should deploy this thing and try to automate certain functions and actually build virtual employees inside a company. And what they said is like, well, hell no, how could we trust an agent doing these things? Of course, this thing has code execution capabilities. There's no way to control it. So what we decided to do is we build this HTTP proxy called CrabTrap. And the basic concept is instead of actually trying to control the code that's running in the container, just assume that this thing can do anything, and then monitor the network traffic between that container and the internet, and use an LLM to judge whether that traffic is something that fits the policy of what that agent is supposed to do. And one of the things that we were very surprised as we went down this journey of security was the moment that you point models at a very large amount of HTTP traffic, they're actually very good at discerning what is within the policy and what's not. And as we did that and put that out in the world, we actually saw inside our own use case that it was unusually good at fitting the traffic that fit the policy of what our recruiting agent is supposed to do and what it's not. I think there's maybe a taboo that people should address, which is there's a cost of being at the frontier. And I think the cost, and when we built this thing, it was really clear to me that there was a 70% chance we would throw it away in 6 months. And I think there probably still is a chance that we throw it away in 6 months. But I think what we've learned by being 6 months ahead was really worth it in just the way we shaped our AI adoption strategy internally. Whenever the agent tries to do something that the policy says no, the question becomes, what's the escalation path? And I think I like the virtual employee analogy because I think a lot of these things were solved already in a company when you think about the context of humans. So whenever an employee wants to do something and the employee hits a wall, what do? They escalate to their manager. So a concept that we had is there was someone that was responsible for that agent's policy. And whenever there's an escalation, that person gets pinged and says, hey, this agent wants to go do this. Here's the overall intent behind it. And here's a policy suggestion that can accommodate the change that is trying to happen. Is it something that fits what is allowable for this agent or not? And you can say yes or no. And this is the model that we've built so far.